Our country is historically a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant nation. It was founded on the Protestant Reformation, and the Bible was our basic book. Out of the Bible came the establishment of our Constitution, even as the Dutch Republic established their Constitution. In beginning my book, I start out with with my thesis in that how would Satan's Jesuit general make the Pope the theocratic universal monarch of the world as foretold in the Scripture of truth? He would elect an absolute military dictator loyal to Rome in every nation. And he had done this in England by 1800 and in America by 1900. He then would start the Second 30 Years' War from 1914 to 1945. And some of the benefits would be the installation of Russia's Roman Catholic Grand Inquisitor. Yes, Stalin was a Catholic. He was trained by Jesuits at Tiflis Seminary. And he was a favorite of Cardinal Agagnian, who was the head of the KGB. The installation of Benito Mussolini, who was the one who restored the temporal power to the Pope to break up the Ottoman Empire so that they can start the whole scenario in the Middle East. And they did this all through Shriner Freemasonry. I also believe that they started the nuclear war hoax, and on that nuclear war hoax, namely airborne nuclear war, that they would use that as a basis for the Cold War. And with the Cold War, we would never interfere with all the communist advances being taken in Russia and China and so on. We go on a little bit more here, and we see that the nuclear war hoax would give birth to the Cold War. And this great deception would enable the Jesuit general to install dictators around the world who would be secretly or openly loyal to the Pope. He would accomplish this using his international intelligence community, the KGB in the East and the CIA in the West. They both worked together. And one of the major liaisons between the KGB and the CIA was James Jesus Angleton, that Knight of Malta and that slave of Cardinal Spellman. And then they would set up their Federal Reserve Bank. The Class A stockholders of the Federal Reserve Bank are Chase and Citibank. Both of those are run by the Knights of Malta. Martin F. Shea and Francis F. Stankard in the past. For 45 years, no nation would seriously interfere with the Pope's Cold War. By the time of its supposed termination in 1989, thereby enabling the Vatican's military-industrial complex to give high technology to Red China, the Jesuit general would achieve his goals, including the revival of the Pope's Holy Roman Empire, centered in a reunited Germany. And that's what he wants. World War II destroyed German Protestantism. It destroyed the most beautiful Protestant city in Germany called Dresden. It destroyed, which was a non-military target, it destroyed the most beautiful Protestant church in Germany called Church of Our Lady. So it was the utter annihilation of German Lutheranism. Then we go on down here. One of the major victories for the general would be the taking of Jerusalem by his Torah-despising Masonic Jewish Zionists. We must always separate Zionism from the Jewish people. I believe the Lord's beloved Jewish people have many promises yet to inherit, but the Zionists work for the Pope and they are Masonic.